case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1994, a unique lawsuit under a United States District Court for the Northern District of Indiana underscored the urgent need for employers to ensure safe working conditions for their staff. In a landmark judgment in Bradley v. Brown, Pickens Brown, the employee who applied pesticides in the Accounts Payable Building at the Gary Works plant, was found guilty of negligence, which led to severe health implications for 3 of his colleagues. The distressing sequence of events unraveled shortly after Brown used pesticides in the workspace. He failed to properly ventilate the room, causing the air circulation system in the building to recycle air tainted with hazardous chemicals rather than expelling it outdoors. This oversight resulted in 3 employees, Marianne Welch, Cherry Bradley, and Francis Roy, suffering from continuous bouts of nausea and other symptoms indicative of pesticide exposure within an hour of reaching the office. The plaintiffs claimed that the pesticide exposure led to the development of multiple chemical sensitivity, MCS, a condition which deepened their suffering and even led to repeated missed workdays. Court proceedings pivoted around ascertaining whether Brown's negligence was the proximate cause of their ill health, and thus deciding on the appropriate compensation for the victims. However, the controversy surrounding the case was sparked by the lack of conclusive scientific evidence proving a direct correlation between the exposure and the development of MCS. Expert testimonies of Doctors Rhea and Johnson were dismissed as too speculative and subjective by the court, reinforcing that expert opinions must be rooted firmly in scientific or technical knowledge to be deemed credible. Ultimately, the court applied the Dober standard, focusing on the differentiation between tested theories and speculative hypotheses. The primary concern was the perceived lack of scientific validity of the plaintiff's claim of MCS-related harm, resulting in the disregard of expert testimonies on this aspect of their claim. Nonetheless, the court ruled conclusively on the issue of negligence. Brown's lack of proper ventilation in the post-pesticide fumigation period was deemed the unquestionable cause of the plaintiff's immediate health issues. Consequently, final judgments were announced in favor of the 3 plaintiffs. Welch received $500, Bradford and Roy were awarded $1,000 each, an amount to be covered jointly by Brown and the Kill Company, the firm responsible for pest control. The court records were updated accordingly, laying down a strong precedent for future cases of such nature.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climate.